What's going on, guys? It's Wispin here and I'm back with another video, and today I am here on the Poke Central server once again for another episode. Now, I know the episodes have been a little bit slow lately. I've kind of only been putting out like a couple a week on the server, and the reason for that is just because I've kind of run out of content here on the server to play in the videos, and I don't want to just put up a bunch of videos of me running in circles talking about nothing, which is kind of what I already do, and I've been doing for a little while now. So I'm going to continue uploading other games like Bed Wars and Poke Wars, and possibly even get into some other series. It would be cool to start up another series, but I'm not sure what exactly I want to play in another series, so I'll have to look into that. But there are some pretty cool things here on the server that have been happening. So I know I talked to you guys about new Pokemon being added in the game as like a sort of side mod at some point in the future. That's still in the works. We're still looking into how we can do that. I know there is Pixelmon, I think it's called Pixelmon Reborn or something like that, and we're looking at that as well. I don't know if we're necessarily going to go with that and use Pixelmon Reborn, but we'll probably use our own Pokemon mod that kind of adds more Pokemon to the game. We'll see how it goes. But that's not actually what I want to talk about here today. Today, I want to talk about something else that is still pretty cool. Maybe not quite on the same level as a bunch of new Pokemon and legendaries being added into the game, but it is quite cool. Okay, not you. Please leave me alone. I don't want to battle. But yeah, okay, so I know there are a lot of commands here on the server, and it's kind of hard to keep them all together because there's just a whole list of them. So what we're going to try to do is actually create a menu system, and right now the command is just /menu. We might change it up at a later date, but it opens up this menu here, and there's quite a few cool things in here. So not only is the menu new, but we're also going to be adding player warps, and the way that's going to work is basically players will probably pay some sort of a fee, and then they'll get their warp added to this list. Right now there's just like an example warp here, and it'll definitely be bigger, and we'll see how it goes. I think we're going to basically make it so it's first come first serve, and your warp is going to stay here forever after you pay the one-time fee, and you'll get the name of your warp, and then you'll get a description of your warp, so other players can come check here, maybe for like towns or shops or different things like that, and it's a lot easier than having to TPA to the person every time. And then on top of that, we also have server warps, which right now, again, this is just like in the works. I just started this yesterday, so haven't really got it all together yet, and I'm doing it completely on my own, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, so right now it's just the shop, and it takes you to the shop. We're, of course, going to be adding the rest of the warps in here, as well as biome warps. We're working on those as well, which should be pretty cool. And then moving on down the line, we have kits, which this one is another really cool one. So basically, we have free kits, which is things like the starter kit, the daily kibble kit, stuff like that, and they're going to be all listed here. And then we have coin kits, which is going to be like the kibble that you can buy, the Poke Reset, all those different things, and they're going to be listed in this row. And then on the final row, we're actually going to be adding in rank kits. Now, what we're actually going to do is normally when you buy a rank, you get a set amount of items right when you purchase the rank. Like, for example, when you purchase Legend, you get a few Master Balls or something like that. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to turn those items that you normally get from being just a one-time thing to turning them into some sort of a kit for each of the ranks. So if you have like Legend rank, you'll get Legend kit plus the kits below it, and it should be pretty cool. I think we're probably going to put them on like a week cooldown or something like that. And yeah, so the last couple things are your badges, just a button to get into the global trade station, the GTS, and then daycare, and then achievements, which is another new thing that we're working on. That should be coming around sometime in the future. And then this is just a button to go ahead and put up this stuff in the chat, so you can go ahead and check out what we have available on the server store. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. We're definitely going to be changing this up. This is kind of like a rough draft, but I think it is pretty cool, and actually I'm really excited for the player warps, the achievements, and the rest of the kits. But as you can see, like if you want to check out your badges, you just click here, and I can see my 3 badges. There's no back button in some of these just because they're separate plugins. Like the badges is a separate plugin, global trade station is a separate plugin, daycare is separate, and achievements will be separate, but these 3 have the back buttons, which I think is pretty useful. I wish I could get like a back button in here, but I don't think I can do that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the new updates that I wanted to show you guys. Now, one thing I did want to mention is over on the Discord. If you're not a part of that, make sure to go ahead and join. Right now, we are doing a giveaway for 10 pro ranks, so that's 10 ranks to 10 separate people. And if you already have a rank here on the server, you'll get a legendary key instead, so you can still enter the giveaway to win. I think about 220 people have entered, and we actually have around 1,100 players over there on the Discord. So make sure to come on and check it out. All right, guys, so FITD Monkey, which is one of the staff members here on the server, actually gave me this Regice to go ahead and give away in this episode. So what we're going to do is go back to what we used to do with the giveaways. All you have to do to enter is go ahead and leave a comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a like on the video. Now, there is one little extra thing that you're going to have to do. So a while back, I wanted to go ahead and do a sort of Q&A video, but then the news of Pixelmon shutting down kind of dropped, and I got sidetracked, and then all of the questions were kind of outdated and whatnot. So what we're going to do for this Regice, if you want to enter, all you have to do is go ahead and drop a question down in the comments. Make sure to include your in-game name so I know who you are on the server. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and then I'll go ahead and pick a winner in the next video to go ahead and get this level 1 Regice, which is pretty cool. I think it's actually, is it microscopic as well? No, it's pygmy, but still, it's pretty cool. I actually like it quite a bit. I kind of don't want to give it away, but I'm going to give it away anyway. So that's all you have to do. It's pretty easy to enter, and yeah. All right, guys, so I really just wanted to make this video to show off some of the new updates that I've been working on, and of course, get your guys' questions for the next episode, which is going to be sort of a Q&A thing. If I get enough questions, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. It's not really an episode. I'll probably just put this up as a whole separate video outside of the series. I'm probably going to slow down the Pixelmon videos or completely stop them for a week or two. And the reason for that is just because at the moment with the current series, the current state of the series, I'm kind of just dragging it out at this point. So what I'm probably going to do is take a little bit of a break, upload a lot more Bed Wars, Poke Wars, maybe some other games for the next couple weeks, and then probably come back to Pixelmon maybe once we can get some different updates going on here on the server, like adding in some new Pokemon. That'll be pretty cool. And that's pretty much it for this episode. Not really an episode, kind of just a separate video on the side. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys some of the new updates that are coming to the server and give you guys the opportunity to go ahead and leave those suggestions and questions and different things that I can respond to in the next episode down below in the comments, as well as enter that giveaway to go ahead and get the Regice. It's going to be pretty cool. A lot of the new updates here on the server I'm really excited for. Of course, the new Pokemon updates, we're still looking into that, so should be coming at some point in the future. Now, if you guys do have suggestions for new Pokemon that you want to see in the game, you can go ahead and message me them or just let me know down in the comments or whatever you want to do. However, we're probably going to go with the new legendaries from Gen 4, and then we're probably going to go with some of the Mega Evolutions, and then we're just going to start implementing random Pokemon from if there's any missing in Gen 4, we'll start with those probably, and then go Gen 5 and Gen 6, and then we're probably going to avoid Gen 7 altogether unless Generation 8 gets released, which I don't see that happening too soon, so we'll probably avoid those for quite a while. But yeah, this should be pretty cool. We should be able to implement some cool different things into the game, and if we do this mod, like a separate side mod, we can actually implement things into the game that aren't just new Pokemon. We can implement whatever kind of updates we want, add any sort of models. If we wanted to add like bikes to the game, we could do that. Different things like that. That's just kind of an example. We could add backpacks, all kinds of different stuff, and it'll be pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.